Today's the day we're putting the barnyard back together. We're replacing this half of it. It's dry rotted. So we have to take the whole thing apart. We're going to put the back on. And we have new tarps for the back, for the top. New tarps for both sides. The middle clear plastic was replaced last year. So right now we're just undoing ropes to take it all apart. I do not like taking the whole thing apart. But we're going to take apart what has to be taken apart and replace what has to be replaced. It's an all-day thing. Only one piece up. But Rick pulled the houses out and hosed them off. They look a little better. They get dusty so fast. We didn't want to hose them off on the inside. This is all dry. And the chickens and ducks are so funny. They're just hanging out with us. Both gates are open and they're just hanging out. New pieces. Old frame. It's a bunch of things like this poking out the top. So he's just going through and taping. So when we put the rest of it up and tie it down tight, it's not hitting screws. Really rough. It's roofing stuff. It's hard to get the dust out of it. But later, I'll come through with a rag and finish cleaning up the houses. I was able to pull the grass from the fence line on the inside while we had the place emptied out. So nice. These are so nice when they're new. The one we took off, I think, is 3 years old. It was before we were using tarps for the top and it just got beat up. We have new tarps for the tops. So the two tops will match with the new tarps, and then we just have to clean this one. Better. Colors don't match. That's all right. I have to connect the two tarps in the middle. These tarps are longer than the ones we had last year, so they're hanging over some, but that is to protect the tents, garages, sheds, whatever they're sold as. The shed cost $170, and it did come with the whole thing.
Canopy.
It's a canopy? It came with all the pieces, but we didn't change these middle frame. We didn't change the frame. We just replaced the covering. And it will last longer with the tarps on top, which helps a lot until we're ready to build a shed. We bought a new car instead of a shed. Which we needed. We've been talking about buying a new car for a long time. But well, what is it? What is it we bought?
Ford Expedition.
We bought a Ford Expedition. Whoa, stepping on a chicken. Sorry, chicken. I hate stepping on chickens. They're always underneath my feet, and does happen. Step carefully. So there's another piece that goes over, a clear tarp. That's the last piece to go in. And it's warm today, so I don't care if we do that today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow, and then next week it's going to cool off again. And we are in October.
We are not what?
We are in October.
Oh, I thought you said we're not sober.
Oh, we are 100% sober. We are like
Sound like you said.
long-term sober. Ducky, ducky, ducky. Ducky, ducky. We moved to their houses yesterday. We're redecorating the new shed. I don't know if you've seen my videos before, but the duck house was over there. Duck house was over there, and this house was over here. They were like kitty corner. And I was trying something new. I really like the blue house on the back wall. I don't love the way the duck house fits in. But anyway, at bedtime, it was a little weird because the houses are in different places. I went through and I cleaned every can. And I put wet chips in here from the backyard. Kind of mixed with the dry. Oh, you can see the can I didn't wash. The before and after. I cleaned everything. I cleaned the shelf. Cleaned all the things that go on the shelf. Both sides. Cleaned the house over there. Roof and everything. I mentioned that already, didn't I? Yeah. We're putting everything back together better and clean. And with the wet wood chips mixed in with the dry. I think I'm going too dry. I think we need it to be more wet so it's not so dusty. So when I'm cleaning things up this year, I'll make sure I do, you know, swapping dry with wet. When I do a big clean out in the wintertime, everything goes back here and then gets rained on and snowed on. And, you know, eventually I could bring some of it back in to keep it wet in here. Do a swap. I don't know if the duck house will fit right here. Thinking about once we close it all in, putting the duck house in the middle. Really, I'd like to move the ducks into the big house over here. There's room. Most of the chickens go upstairs in the loft. That leaves the whole bottom, which is pretty good size. So the front, we're securing it to the fence. And the back, we have things that screw into the ground that we can tie this to.
Anchors.
Anchors. We have anchors in the back.
Kinda needs another screw in, dude. Is there any in that box?
What do you need? Yeah, there's some in the new box
Where is it?
that the new tent came in.
Where is it?
I don't know. You put that
Big
stuff
box
away.
or the little box?
You know what? I think they're in the big box, so it's in the basement. I want to grab another tub with a lid. Whoa!
What wood chip?
Look how wood chip. He grew into a hen. Wood chip, wood chip. These are the ones that the anchors that came with it. They're pretty good, but we did buy extra ones that are just a little bit better. They're the things that you use to tie a dog rope to, or a dog chain, a lead. They're only $5, and they work great. So it's very much the same. It's just new pieces and cleaner pieces. We put a bar that doesn't bend on this roll-up tarp. So when it gets really cold, these tarps go down. If it's really windy and there's a wind chill and it's really cold, the tarps on both sides go down. The middle's really windy. Because it's, you know, the middle's kind of loosely on there. I mean, it's tight enough it's not going to blow away, but it's vented well. So if it's, you know, a cold wind chill, we close these. And I leave them unzipped at the bottom so the animals can choose whether they want to be in the wind tunnel or in the warmer spot. Gave him a snack. Everybody's happy with the snack. So we're pretty much done. I mean, there's just a little bit of cleaning and it needs to still be done. Not much. The shelves were taken apart and cleaned. Everything was cleaned. Oh, I remember there was a food container on this side in the corner. Different corner you can't see. Yeah, just little things. A couple little things left to do. It is clean. I like it. I'm happy with it. And we're done. I mean, the rest of the things that need to be done for winter are simple, you know, sliders, put the tarps down, easy. Easy breezy. I think they want me to fill up their pond. I should. You guys want your pond? Okay. Okay. Chilo. Chilo, is that you? Chilo. That is Chilo. Caesar's got green in his tail.